The following footage comes from a user on Reddit ovo_t. They claim that their CCTV camera usually alarms for small animals such as foxes or cats. However, this night the camera alarmed for something they just can't explain. In the video, we see an orb slowly moving its way across the screen and out of the picture. It's interesting to note that it appears to come out of the building to the right, and also that it's transparent. But I'll leave this to you. Is this a paranormal, or was this simply just something on the lens? The following footage comes from an unknown source. I am unfamiliar of where this investigation took place, or any history around the location. But based on what the footage shows, two investigators or urban explorers investigate a location, and what they capture is absolutely terrifying.
What the hell's that? Down on the floor. Right there. Oh,
As the person who's holding the camera pans over, they see in the door frame an absolutely massive figure just watching them. As they both see this, they turn and run from the building as fast as they can. When it comes to urban exploration or even ghost hunting in old buildings, ghosts may be one thing, but other human beings can be a much scarier experience, and it's unknown if this was paranormal or human interaction. Regardless, this would be terrifying to say the least, and I don't blame them for hitting the road right after. The following footage is from YouTube. Now, the upload in this footage does not in any way cover horror or paranormal videos or upload a lot of content to begin with. And during their trip through Quebec, Canada, they came up to a moose on the road. So, they decided to pull their camera out and film, as many of us usually would do when it comes to large wild animals that are present. However, what they captured is very intriguing.
Oh man, it's very cool.
Oh wow! Il mange, il est tout relax là.
Je peux voir, je peux voir?
Ben tu le vois, regarde dehors.
Non, je vois rien, attends.
You are a star today.
As they filmed the moose, right behind it is an odd white pale crawler just getting closer to the moose. It's unknown as to what he captured, as while they were recording, the family was watching the moose directly and had no idea what was being captured at the time. So I ask you, what was captured in this video? Let me know in the comments below. The following footage comes from MindSeeTV on YouTube. Casey and Colton uploaded this video to express the issues they encountered as they tried to investigate a ghost town by the name of Rodney, Mississippi. A little bit about Rodney, Mississippi. The town was incorporated in 1828 and saw many shops and even the state's first opera house. Plantations were also built and maintained by forced slave labor. The town saw mild success, being one of the busiest port towns off of the Mississippi River. However, during the Civil War, it also saw a lot of tragedy and damage. Following the war, the town was rebuilt. However, slavery was no more, and many free people left the town. In addition, the town never really recovered from the Union troops passing through during the Civil War. And to add the cherry on top, Rodney also saw massive fires, and the most devastating was a massive flood as the Mississippi River moved 2 miles west, leaving the town flooded and not inhabitable. Today, the town is left abandoned and is said to be around the poorest area within Mississippi, with a lot of homeless and crime. Now, the method to get to Rodney is tough and takes you through forest trails and questionable back-end methods, as the road have been swept away. Casey and Colton begin their journey to the ghost town, and as it turns night, they discover something which is absolutely horrifying.
Hey, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. The f*** is that? Shh. There's a f***ing fire up there. There's somebody up there, bro. Hold on. Here, hold this for a second. Wait, bro, hold this for a second. I didn't sign up for this shit. There's people out here, we gotta go.
There's somebody there.
Why are we going towards it?
Bro. Get down. Oh, he turned the fire off.
Oh my god. Dude, it's going.
Wait. Let's go this way. No, cut the camera. Let's go.
We just saw someone in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere.
Flat the out.
And
I did not sign up for this at all.
and I think that they're following us. Every time we go about 100 yards, we hear branches and breaking behind us.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get cut up by some backwoods hip dude.
I think we might be coming up on the town now, but there's definitely someone out here following us, so we need to move quick.
In the video, Casey and Colton discover a person in the middle of the forest by a fire. They turn their lights off and begin watching him via their night vision goggles, only to have the man hear a branch snap, look their way, and quickly douse the fire. And as I see him walk towards them, a clear axe can be seen in the man's hand. Casey and Colton have no other options but to turn and run. They eventually believe they have lost the man and continue on their destination, only to be terrified once again.
I think we're coming up though. Mine's dying too. Wait. Get down. There's someone else up there. Someone just ran across this fucking street.
Where are we supposed to go then?
I hear something. Wait. We need to move.
Dude.
Let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go this way.
As the team manages to reach a dirt road and light poles, they know they are nearing their destinations as they've been here before. However, just as they do, they once again see someone running across the road in the distance, and this time they believe that they are being stalked by real people. Even with this threat looming, both manage to reach the location in which they wanted to investigate. Even though the building is condemned and slowly falling apart, they manage to head to the second level where they run their experiment, only to be stopped by what appears to have been a small earthquake which shakes the entire building. For fear of their safety, both Colton and Casey decide to head home and manage to finally get to their car, but a terrifying situation soon approaches.
No. Hey, what the f? Hey, hold on. This is definitely the way we came, right?
100%.
This is the only way.
This is the only way, yeah.
Pull up a little bit, get closer, so I can see what's going on.
It's gonna f our tires up, dude.
Yeah. All right. I'll move them.
Get back in.
Bro, I think there's someone back there.
No, don't say that.
Lock the door.
What do you see?
I'm trying to see. It's hard to see.
Like how
Yeah,
far
there's
away?
someone back
How
there.
far away?
Oh, he's running, bro. Holy.
As both men head out, they discover that a tree branch has now been placed where there was no tree branch when they arrived. As Casey takes the initiative to move the branch, he believes he sees something behind the car, and as they drive off, to their absolute terror, the man who was holding the axe in the beginning is seen chasing them while they drive off. I can't say much about the people who were out in the middle of the woods, but when it comes to ghost investigations or even urban exploration, there is a sense of caution to know that there will always be the risk that people are using that location as their home, and that their behavior is unknown and potentially life-threatening. Because this was a horrifying experience. But I'll leave it to you. Was this real or just a complete hoax? You can check out the Mindseed TV channel in the description, as I highly recommend you watch your investigations and even this video for a lot more spooky moments I left out. Before we get to our number 1, I do ask that if you are enjoying these videos to please consider leaving a like, a comment, and a sub to the channel, because I have been truly enjoying making these content because I absolutely love paranormal experiences. Also, if you have any ghost footage, posts, or accounts I should consider, please send them my way at HealPleaseHeal@gmail.com. Now, on to the main event. Chris from the channel amazxing investigates an old school in Cleveland, Ohio. The school in question is the Paul Revere Elementary School, which closed in 2010. The school was said to do a poor job at educating children between 1996 and 97, with only 3% of their entire 4th graders passing the proficiency tests. Parents blame the teachers. However, the teachers believe that lack of resources and community-driven programs and volunteers made this school difficult in educating young minds. The Ohio courts would rule over the state, taking over the school, and a complete reform took place, replacing all the teachers. The government would lose faith in the public school leaders and began handing out vouchers for families to take their children into private schools. In the end, the school was abandoned and left to rot as a new Paul Revere school was built and the old one forgotten. However, as Chris investigates, he too experiences a situation that is outright terrifying and similar to those of Mindseed TV.
What is that? Oh shit. Do you hear that? Oh shit. Somebody's here.
As Chris is investigating, he begins hearing noises and sees a light down the hall. As he turns the corner, a flashlight of someone unknown is seen and he runs and hides. He watches as the unknown person walks past the room he was hiding in. He believed this to be a homeless person who is on the search for him as he was making some sound early on. However, Chris continues on going into the opposite direction he saw the homeless person go in. As a veteran urban explorer, he understands the dangers in these types of investigations and advises that he does have a gun on him for protection, which he never wants to use. But if situations arise and is left with no other choice, he would have to take the necessary actions. However, what Chris just experienced is only mild to what he experiences next.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Somebody's in there. Oh, shit. Scared the fuck out of me. Oh, man. Fuck that. Oh, man. Get my gun out. Hello? Hello. What the fuck? Oh, it's a fucking toy. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. Excuse my language. Heart is racing. I thought it was a person standing there. That's a toy. at this. That's fucked up. Why would somebody leave that in here?
As Chris investigates some rooms, he heads into the bathroom and immediately is terrified by what appears to be a figure standing on the opposite end. After seeing someone in the school, you could only imagine him thinking this is a real person. But as he enters for the second time, the figure randomly falls down on their own. And as he nears it, it turns out to be a roughly put together figure which just terrifies Chris. I mean, look at this thing. Who would put this together? However, this isn't the only figure that he caught that night.
Safe is still here. I wonder what's in it. Oh shit. Shit. Fuck. Where the fuck did he go? What the fuck? He was standing right here.
As Chris hears footsteps above him, he begins to investigate the area much faster and enters the main office area. He hears a voice behind him and then another sound the opposite side of the office, where a black figure is seen walking in a room. However, when he enters the room, nothing is there. Chris believes this to be the people who are potentially looking for him and decides to check the back area thinking this person went that way. However, Chris finds nothing. He decides to check an odd room that is elevated and uses the ladder to check it out, but once again nothing but toys and bears. Chris decides to play it safe and leave the area immediately and tries to find an exit which he can't seem to find anymore. After some searching, he manages to find the door, but not without one last moment.
This place is weird as hell. Oh, here it is. This place is crazy. I remember the last time I explored it. Oh shit. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Okay, I know I heard somebody coming down these stairs. I'm out. Holy crap.
Chris manages to get to the exit safely, but then is stopped as he hears someone running up the steps as he reaches the exit door, so he decides to leave. And to be honest, I think it was the best thing he could do. Chris manages to capture some amazing events during this time, however the risk is still prevalent. When you enter places like this, expect the unexpected. For Chris, his experience was unharmed, but for many people such as this, it could do more harm than anything. Can we also make a note of the weird room that he caught? Why is there a weird elevated room with what appears to be a bunker door and children's toys inside? I'm pretty sure that creeped out a lot of other people, not just me. If you want to catch out Chris from Urbex Hill, please check out his YouTube channel in the description and feel free to check out his investigation. I've linked it in the description as well, and I highly recommend you check out Chris's content. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and comment to the video. And if you find yourself coming back for more paranormal content, please consider leaving a sub. If you also want to support further, consider supporting on Patreon and get videos 24 hours earlier. Thank you for watching, you paranormal junkies, and remember to scream, please scream.